What's going on, everybody? This your guy, Be Heard from We Are Music Promotions, also known as Wham Promotions and Be Heard Distribution. So we spoke about playlisting and how playlist promotion works, right? But now I want to talk about a different type of streaming promotion. Some of the DMs I got and messages I got off the last video was, what about Apple Music? I'm going to touch on that real quick. In my opinion, Apple Music doesn't have the community of listeners that are open to discovery. I feel like Apple Music is used primarily by people that are going to go look for what is popular or mainstream, not to discover new talent or find new talent. I just don't feel like Apple Music has that type of community. In the past, I've had Apple Music playlisting available, and I just didn't see artists getting the type of attention or results that I would like them to get. So I personally feel if you're going to focus on or do playlist promotion, to focus on Spotify, because Spotify has a huge community of listeners that are open to discovering new music, new talent, new artists. That's just my personal opinion. If you feel different for any reason, please leave it in the comments. But let's talk about this second phase of streaming promotion. This promotion is going to be done with ads. You're going to hear this a lot. It's like Big Sean, ads. You're going to hear this a lot, all right? I know that was corny, but we're going to keep rolling. So, Facebook ads that are also running on Instagram is what we will start with. So basically, what you need for this is a Facebook artist account. So you'll make a Facebook artist account or business account, right? And then you'll set up your ad manager and your business manager within that, which I will go over that in another video, or maybe I will save that complete breakdown for the Be Heard class, all right? I did have a class, We Are Music Business. I shut that down, but it's being revamped. And I think it's going to be the Be Heard classes. And maybe I'll have that full breakdown of how to set up the ad in there. I think I actually have a video on here of how to set up the ad in Facebook. But I'll do a more in-depth video either on here or in the class. But anyway, so you'll have those three things, right? Your Facebook artist page, your ad manager, your business manager. And the power that you have with running ads on Facebook is that you can target an audience. So what I would do is I would listen to your music and I would say, yo, if you could go on tour with anyone today, who would that be? And I would target artists, right? Or their audience rather, right? That I feel like you could go on tour with today. And not just one artist. I could target 5 or 10 or 20, however many I want. But I would probably start with 3 to 5 different artists that I feel like you could go on tour with, and I would target their audience, right? I would target a certain age, so 18 to 24, 25 to 34. After listening to your music, I feel like this is who's going to react to this. I would take either a clip of your music video or a clip of you in the studio recording the song, or maybe do film you reenacting the recording process in the studio and then having the song play. And I would use that maybe 15 to 30 second clip in the ad. The way it works is you're scrolling on Instagram, you're scrolling on Facebook, you scroll across this video, you hear it, you like what you hear, it says click learn more. You click that, it lands on a landing page that says play. Now it says play and it has 2 options. I like to start with one option each ad, but sometimes I do 2. It'll say play, and it will say Spotify, and it will say Apple Music. This is the power you have with ads. You can push people to wherever you want. We can set it up to where it says Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, Spotify, YouTube. But I like to separate my ads. So I want to see how the Spotify one worked versus the Apple Music versus the Pandora versus the Tidal. So I can look at each individual ad and say, hey, people that listen to music on Spotify or Apple Music clicked on it the most, right? Instead of having them together. You can still separate it within the platform that we get our analytics from, but I personally just like separating it. And if I'm going to have more than one play button on the landing page, I'll have two. It'll just be Spotify, Apple Music, or it'll be Deezer and YouTube, or I'll just have two, whichever two we decide to roll with. But that is how you use ads to push people to your song. So once they hit the landing page and they click play, it takes them to the song on the platform. And this is the other thing you can do with ads is we can say, hey, we want to target Spotify listeners. We want to target people who listen to music on Spotify, or we want to target people who listen to music on Apple Music. If we're going after that type of person, that specific person that listens to music on that specific playlist, or platform. All right. So that's how you use ads to push people to your song on any platform. And it's very powerful. Now, a lot of people will say, yeah, but it doesn't work as quick. Well, you got to understand with playlists, these playlists have been around for so long. And not only that, they've had so many ads ran for them to push people to that playlist that it's built up all these listeners over time. You have a brand new song. You may not have a lot of fans yet, a lot of listeners yet, and we're pushing people directly to that song, but it builds up over time. And we also see a higher save and follow rate when we use that method. It could be a little bit more expensive in the beginning, but once we get what we call a profile for your fan, the price will decrease a lot. Okay, the price will decrease. Once we know that your fan is between the age of 21 and, or let's say 18 to 25, male, in the United States, likes the baby, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, likes watching these type of TV shows, into this type of fashion, like we can really narrow it down, this type of food, then we'll take what's working out of each one of the ads the most and run one ad with only the stuff that works out of the 5. So if I ran 5 different ads to push people to your song, and I take what's working the best out of all 5 and put them in one, now we're cooking with oil, right? So that is another way of streaming promotion when it comes to your music. Myself and the good people at Wham Promotions do this every single day, all day. We have a team that can handle this and take your music from 0 to sky's the limit. All right. So if you're looking for that type of thing, make sure you get at me. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments, please. If I missed anything, or you feel like I'm going too fast, or you want me to go into a more in-depth explanation of how this works, please let me know. It is your guy, Be Heard, from We Are Music Promotions, also known as Wham Promotions and Be Heard Distribution. Be Heard.